Hi, my name is Kim Kielak. I am a member of group number 4 with our debate group. Our subject is IPO is for the visionary. This is for our Management 3600 class at Cal State University East Bay. My team members are Heather Hansing, Scott Harris, and of course myself, Kim Kielak. I will be the judge today, filling 2 roles as the fact judge and the argument judge, and Heather Hansing will be doing the pro side with Scott doing the con side. Heather did a pretty good job with her information, good intro, why she was doing the debates. Unfortunately, at the end, she didn't really do a wrap-up. She just stopped talking, and I didn't even realize she was done. She did get at least 3 facts in. She was well prepared and composed. I only gave her a 4 out of 5 on that. Because it was hard to understand her. The low microphone volume made it really hard to hear. She was very knowledgeable. I did give her a 5 out of 5. As far as making use of her time, I gave her a 4 out of 5. With the 5 minutes that was allowed for her video, she only used 3.5 of that, so she could have spent a little longer on her video. How articulate was the debater? I gave her a 3 out of 5 because once again it was hard to understand her, and not only was the microphone volume low and hard to hear, she kind of had a monotone voice with a constant pouring of facts rather than trying to convince or debate the topic. She didn't seem passionate about that, just kind of reading the paper and the facts. Possibly a little nervous. How successful was the debater presenting the factual supporting evidence? I gave her a 4 out of 5 on that. Debater presents a different perspective about the topic. She had lots of new information. When we only had to have 3 facts, she had 7, so I gave her a 5 out of 5. She scored a total of 25 out of 30 on that, for the obvious reasons, but great job. Scott Harris on the con side, good introduction, and also very nice reintroduction at the end. Did supply all 3 of his facts. Just went a couple of seconds over his 5-minute time limit, so I didn't penalize him for that because I figure you got to give somebody a 5-second leeway. He scored a 30 out of 30 on the points. 5 points for how prepared and composed the debater seemed, very knowledgeable, making use of his time. It flowed very well. He was very articulate, and as far as supporting the factual evidence, great job on that. He brought in some information about the Facebook crash, basically how Facebook, once it went public, it didn't do very well, so that was something that everybody can relate to, so that was a good job there. As far as the rebuttals, on Heather's rebuttal for the pro side, she scored a 26 out of 30. Where she did lose points was that there was a 3-minute time limit, and she went over 3.5 minutes with that, so she did lose points for that. Still low quality on the sound and hard to hear, but better than the first one. Still saying a lot of so I would suggest practicing, watching your own video. 4 out of 5 on how prepared or composed, 5 out of 5 on knowledge, 3 out of 5 obviously losing points on how well the use of the time was for the video, 4 out of 5 as far as the articulation, but it was better than the first video, 5 out of 5 as far as presenting the factual information, and 5 out of 5 as far as the perspectives on the debate topic. So she did bring up good long-term points about refuting his 5-year look, that we needed to have a long-term look, and also a good example with UPS and the fact that that was like 10 or 15 years ago. Scott with his rebuttal, 26 out of 30. He also went over a half minute over his time, but he got 5s in all areas except for the making use of his time because he went over on time and bringing a different perspective to the debate topic. Otherwise, very good job, good points as far as the presenting his evidence. Great job, guys.